When an agent contracts for a principal resident abroad, he is presumed to be personally liable. An agent is also presumed to incur personal liability, where he contracts on behalf of a principal, who though disclosed cannot be sued. For example, where promoters contracted for a projected company, they are held liable personally as the company being non-existent at the time of contract cannot be sued. Where an agent acts for an undisclosed principal and contracts in his own name, then he is personally liable to third parties. In the case of agency coupled with interest, since the agent has himself an interest in the property which forms the subject matter of an agency, therefore the agent is personally liable to the extent of his interest. Where an agent while acting in the course of business of agency exceeds his authority, he is personally liable for the excess part if it is separable transaction, otherwise for entire transaction. An agent is personally liable to third parties for the acts of an improperly appointed subagent. An agent while acting in the course of business of agency incurs personal liability. He is personally liable on the contract. A pretended agent, if the principal does not ratify his act, is personally liable to the third parties for the loss or damage incurred by them, because of dealing with them. If an agent declines to disclose the identity of his principal, then he is personally liable to the third parties. Where an agent has himself an interest in the property forming subject matter of the agency, or the agency is coupled with interest. Where the agent has partly exercised his authority so far as regards such acts and obligations as arise from acts already done in the agency. Where an agent has incurred a personal liability, the agency becomes irrevocable. Where an agent holding an express or implied authority to name another person to act for the principal in the business of agency, has named another person accordingly, such person is not a subagent but an agent of the principal for such part of the business of the agency as is entrusted to him.